I'm CJ Moynihan, and today I'm going to be talking about Lightning Storm. So Lightning Storm is a very popular card in draft, and there's a good reason why. While it's not usually the best card for the job, whatever that is, it's very flexible and it's almost always useful. So Lightning Storm deals 6 damage, divided among however you want, to up to 6 targets, because it has 6 damage. Now, just having this card in your hand reduces your opponent's health effectively by 6. So what I mean by that is, whenever they get to 6 or less, you can Lightning Storm and kill them. So having it in your hand just reduces their effective health. The other thing about Lightning Storm is that a lot of cards in Epic you use to remove your opponent's champions with some sort of drawback on their turn. So for example, Bitten is a card that breaks a champion, and then whoever's turn it is gets a zombie token. So usually you want to use Bitten on your opponent's turn, so if you break their champion on their turn, then they get a token, which is worse than nothing. Lightning Storm, on the other hand, if you use it to kill something with 6 health or less, it's always better than that. Like worst case scenario, you use it to kill something with 6 health, like an Avenging Angel, and there's no drawback. If you use it to kill something that is smaller than that, say a Memory Spirit, you get extra damage left over, so you can use that to either kill something else or deal damage to them. So in that case, it's usually better than most of the other removal in the game, as long as you can find a medium or smaller target to use it on. The other big thing about it is that it has recall on it, so if you ever don't have anything to spend your gold on, you can get it back. And more importantly, that puts your opponent's effective health range at 12 less than what it normally is, as long as you have time. So if you have a lead on your opponent, say they are at 12 health and you're at say 30, and neither of you have anything on the board, or your opponent has something small on the board, you can just Lightning Storm them and they go down to 6. And then as long as they don't have any way to gain health or stop you right away, which is pretty uncommon in draft, then you can recall it the following turn and then use it on your opponent right away. But I would like to say that Lightning Storm, compared to other options, there's always a better option to do whatever you're trying to do. So if you're dealing damage to them, Fires of Rebellion does 7 damage and Flame Strike does 8. So if you're building a deck, construct a deck that deals damage to your opponent, then it's not the best choice. If you're using it to kill multiple champions, say 2 champions, Rain of Fire is almost always going to be better, just because you can use it to hit 2 champions and then still do 3 damage to your opponent, which is very rarely going to happen. You're almost never going to get a situation from Lightning Storm that is much better than another card that could have taken it, but it is very flexible, and that's why people really like to play it in draft. In constructed, usually you'll opt for other options, but I do like to sometimes throw in 1 or 2 copies if I'm looking for a flex slot for wild cards. So if I need, say I'm running 3 surprise attacks and I want to run the maximum number of zeros, which means I need an even number of 1-cost cards, that means I need to play 1 more 1-cost green card. And Lightning Storm usually does a good job of filling that role because it has that flexibility. It gives you some burn, so you can kill your opponent even when you don't have a lot of things on board, but they're low on health, and that's its main job. So if you guys have anything that you want to say about Lightning Storm, or if there's anything that you think I missed about Lightning Storm, let me know in the comments below.